All right, Big Mac, today is Monday, November 4th, Chicago Dog Walk. Guest of the day, you boys are back. It is Intern DC, as well as Carl. Carl, what's up?
How you doing?
Intern DC, what's up?
Good to be back.
I almost left you out there.
Yeah, that's all right.
Before we get into our discussion today, I want to talk about CBD MD, the leader of the CBD industry. CBD MD is committed to providing you with high-quality, THC-free CBD oil products. You're a big fan, right, DC?
I am huge.
Yeah, Carl?
I just went through my last bottle of CBD MD moisturizer. So if my skin looks like I'm really refreshed and clean and healthy and stuff like that, I've just been moisturizing the shit out of my body with CBD lotion. People just think it's just there for you to consume. So you're like, oh, I feel all things related to feeling good.
Yeah.
CBD MD.
Really? So where do you like? You put it on your face and shit?
Face, hands, under my eyes and stuff like that. If I've had a long night the night before and I just want to like look a little crisp and sharp, you know, I don't want butthole eyes when I get older. So I'm working on it, man.
Yeah, like world-class athletes are using this too. So turning to CBD MD, you can be sure you're getting a safe, clean product. To make it even easier to discover the potential of CBD for yourself, CBD MD is offering our listeners 25% off your purchase when you use the promo code WALK at checkout. Once again, that's cbdmd.com. Promo code WALK for 25% off your order of premium CBD oil products from CBD MD. CBD MD, don't worry about it. Boys, you're back. This time we're not talking about high school kids and how they, hung us out to dry. Today we're talking about, I guess, dangerous animals. This conversation sparked like a couple days ago, right?
Yeah, because Ed has this irrational fear. I think it started by you saying the sole reason you don't want to go to Australia is because of the world infamous cassowary, which is allegedly the most dangerous bird on the planet.
Most dangerous bird
that
on
you've
the
never
planet.
heard of.
Second largest bird, cousin to the ostrich.
How did it come up though? Why were we going to Australia?
I don't know how. Well, it came out because you were writing a blog about how you wanted to get like weird things into the office,
And then
You
we were going to
suggested-
say animals.
yeah. Then we talked about an owl. We talked about a tiger, and then I was like, and then somehow I brought up how I'm deathly afraid of the cassowary.
Like more afraid than anything else.
Yes.
You were like, but what I'm really is if like we could never get this bird and you would never go to Australia.
This bird, its claws are so fucking sharp, it could just puncture an abdomen with ease.
Danny and I had never heard of it.
No, and we should note that they said it was more related to the velociraptor than it was a bird.
So I don't know why you're trying to make it frame like I'm like absurd for being afraid
No,
of
you're
this
not
thing.
absurd for being afraid of it, but your sole reason to not go to Australia is because you're worried about encountering like
a good point.
cassowary or whatever. What do you call it?
Cassowary.
Cassowary.
Cassowary. The inner or second of the three toes is fitted with a long, straight, murderous nail which can sever an arm or eviscerate an abdomen with ease.
With ease.
But I'm saying that's like saying, like you're never going to go in the ocean because of sharks, or you're never going to go to Africa because you're worried about getting attacked by a lion.
Well, in April 2019, a 75-year-old Florida man was murdered by his own cassowary.
See?
Murdered on his own property.
Well, that's what you get if you're
Unprovoked
keeping
attack.
cassowaries.
What should be the law against people who bring shit like that over here as pets? There should be something, right? Like the people who lock up giant gators and the people who bring like...
Well, like the only penalty is like just lock them up and throw them away or like send them to Australia. Like those people should be rounded up and sent to Australia then.
Yeah.
And
or
then like kind of go back in time a little bit. Because that's what they used to do with people. They just sent them to Australia.
Yeah, see, I like that. Put them in like a hut and like...
If you like it so much, here you go.
Yeah, live there with them.
If your cassowary kills someone else, do you get the murder charge?
I would assume so, right?
You would think.
Can you? What is the value of having a cassowary? Is there any like milk, or do you get like a? Do you get the fur? It looks like it has like
I mean, it's an
like a
exotic
sheep?
bird, so it's I don't know. It's an exotic bird. It's
from like a look. You like to look at it standpoint, like because I know that's how people like birds because like a big thing with birds is looking at them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that should honestly hold up in court. Like if that did happen, a cassowary killed someone, and you just have it for the sole fact of having it, you're not getting any benefit of it. You're just like an asshole for having it. You definitely should get the murder charge.
I agree. The things are fucking huge. And what I didn't know either. Owls are apparently dangerous. You said?
Well, Danny was like, we were talking like owls are cute, or I think we want to get an owl for the office.
And I
think we
"Fuck
talked about
no."
getting an owl for the office, and Danny's no.
I alluded to an episode of Joe Rogan, no free ads, he needs them. But when Theo Von was on, and he was talking about how owls got this crazy good PR, how they're portrayed as like bookworms, but in reality, these are vicious creatures. Their talons, they'll get you in a second if you let them. So no owls in the office.
I didn't
please.
know that. I knew this about like raccoon because I don't like those things at night. Like I don't take the garbage out at night because of those.
So you're not a raccoon guy?
No, fuck no. You are. Those things are vicious too.
I'm not in or out on raccoons, Ed. I think I want to be clear. Like I'm very ambivalent to the presence of a raccoon while I'm outside at any point in time, nighttime, daytime.
So you're a possum guy?
I mean, I'm actually completely unaware about all of this. I don't think like you do, Ed.
You don't think about this shit.
I don't have a risk radar like you do.
I think about that. Like
the possum.
You seen that possum? That video that went viral probably like I think it was like a year
Big
ago in the
possum.
summer when they opened that grill and there was a possum sleeping in there.
The one with the babies.
Yeah,
Too.
lady acted like it was fucking nothing. Come on.
I mean, to not go outside at night just because of raccoons.
I'm not changing my.
That's not what I said. I never said I didn't go outside. I'm saying it prohibits when I throw the garbage out and not. That's all I said.
Would you?
You ever been in by a dumpster? My first job when I was 16, I worked at a nursing home, and those fuckers raided the dumpster. These
Really?
fucking raccoons, and they were mean, dude.
So you're saying you won't take the garbage out at night?
No, that's a daytime activity. I swear. I won't. When I lived at home, I've gotten many arguments with my father about it.
What else are you irrationally afraid of?
I'd
Like
have
I
to
think that's what
about
we got to
that.
talk about because I've never been to Africa,
Tube
but I do
slides.
have a fear of Cape Buffalo.
Tube slides.
What's
Can you
Cape
expand?
Buffalo?
Well, just like Cape Buffalo, they hold grudges for a long time. They're just it's a tough animal to take down. Like if you get in the wrong crosshairs of an animal, a lot of people like to be cute and they're like, oh, hippopotami are actually way more dangerous. Oh, fuck your hippopotami. All right, Cape Buffalo.
Cape Buffalo.
Cape Buffalo will literally go in and take will fuck a crocodile.
What's the
fuck a crocodile?
Kate? What's the
Like the Cape, like the Cape Horn,
the
like
Cape,
the horn.
Cape.
You know,
Okay,
like
okay,
it's
okay.
it's like South Africa, like down there. Listen, I'm not a geography guy. You're really gonna cross me up here. I'm gonna sound like an idiot. But Cape Buffalo,
Oh shit! Yeah, this thing's got a horn. He looks mean.
So they hold grudges, is what you're saying?
they hold it so like a poacher. There's stories like poachers like take down a calf, and like years later, the same pack will spot the poacher and like kill the poacher, surround, or like they've done this with lions. It's crazy.
Danny, I don't hear you giving him shit about being afraid of a fucking Cape Buffalo.
Well, it's
Weighs like a ton, Ed. We literally weighs like 2,000 pounds.
I'll go with you on this. I'll agree with you on this. There's something to be said, like being afraid of raccoons, because I'm afraid of like getting mauled by a cutesy animal because like it's embarrassing. Like back to owls. If you heard today I got attacked by an owl, like wow, you let like an owl attack you? I'm like, no, dude, they're actually vicious animals. So that's why I wouldn't want to be team raccoon either. But this all goes back to the fact that you're like, we're not going to Australia, boys. They have cassowaries.
I stand by that, and I will always stand by that. It might be irrational, but those birds, they just move different. Their angle to the ball is different than anyone else.
Yeah, they slap different.
Yeah, so like, are there any other birds that kind of get up on your radar? Or is it Cassowary standalone number 1, and then like number 2 through 10 kind of all fill in like an ACC team?
I mean, anything coming off from the air, you're coming up for top,
The aerial
aerial
attack.
point of view. It's always kind of scary, I would say, right? Like,
I don't know if you remember a couple months ago, I got attacked. I got legitimately attacked. I have a video of it too
By who?
by a red-winged blackbird. They're native to Chicago. They during like the summer months, they get very territorial
About their nests.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I was passing under one. I'm telling you, this thing was pecking my head. And there's a video. I'll put it out after this releases. But
Very popular on golf courses, not to be that guy.
yes,
see,
they are.
no, yeah. Like, what about like gators and shit? Are you afraid of those?
Gators are predominantly pacifist unless you're really getting their kitchen. Crocodiles, though, that's a different story.
They're mean, right?
They're born ornery.
What does
I
that
say that
mean?
right? I say ornery right?
Nailed it.
What does that mean?
They're just pissed off, man. They just got a chip on their shoulder. You would be too if you were a fucking wild animal in Africa. I mean,
true.
everybody's coming at you. Literally everybody.
Crocodile.
Yeah, that's what Gator Bob was saying during Gator Week. He said like the reason it was so wound up is because we had spectators all around the lagoon. If it wasn't for that, like it would have been fine.
Yeah.
But,
Wait, was it? But it wasn't aggressive. The one in Humboldt Lake, right?
well, because that was also a domesticated gator. It was a pet gator. So it's a different kind of.
That was such a bitch gator too.
Yeah.
I
think it
couldn't
was-
believe
it
how
was-
small that gator was.
Yeah, but like you gotta, we don't have a lot of gators.
Yeah,
Right.
no, I know.
You know what I mean? It was like when you go to it's like a high school party. Like you were drinking Ice House. 2 ice houses did the trick.
Yeah, that's true.
You're
That's true.
fine.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So like you got a little taste of gator.
Interesting. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like another exotic animal that's like really.
What do you know about turkeys?
I don't
Because you
know
bring
much
up the
about
cassowary.
turkeys, actually.
You know, turkeys are one of the smartest animals in the world.
Are they really?
One of the only animals that can see color. Very difficult to hunt. That's why all turkey. You know, if you're eating turkey, those are turkey. Wild turkeys, nearly impossible to hunt.
Really?
Yeah.
So when these guys
So fucking
go
smart.
turkey
I mean,
hunting-
like the difference between like hunting a turkey and hunting a deer would be like the difference between like hunting like a fully grown human being and like a 5-year-old kid.
But I feel like we always have turkey.
Not to get weird, like dangerous game. We're hunting people and stuff. I'm just trying to like a level of intelligence. Like a turkey is so fucking smart.
Wow.
Up there with dolphins.
Interesting.
So we should enjoy it that much more whenever we're eating turkey.
Our camera
work
guy's
for
9.
it.
You know this? Yes.
Yeah, I did not know that.
So maybe there's like if a cassowary was as smart as a turkey, I might take some I would validate your.
yeah, like I guess people like they're largely like they stay away from people, but they always say that. All you need, like, I'll tell you what, those people who go to fucking Arizona and they go on those hikes, they're fucking idiots.
They're begging for it.
Yeah, for the mountain lions.
Yeah.
Although
like-
mountain lion, come on,
But what do you mean? Those mountain lions are fucking there.
is it a mountain lion or a bobcat that can't kill anyone? One of them's never killed. Like maybe it's a bobcat.
Yeah, I think those mountain lions are real, dude.
Mountain lions will kill you.
Fuck yeah, nah.
I'm thinking of coyotes. I'm thinking of coyotes don't kill anybody.
No, but I think they're getting more. Coyotes are like out and about in Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're on the about,
Populous.
but literally a coyote has killed one human being going back to like 1981. It was like a girl. It was like some
But-
like 5-year-old girl.
I do think that they're saying that the coyotes are starting to get more aggressive and more risky, or like they're trying to they're starting to
Become
adapt,
more,
I guess.
acclimated to their
Yes.
environment. Maybe
Like the first human attack in Chicago is like not far away.
you think so?
That's what I read. Like that's what I saw.
They say they're like vermin in the sense that at night they howl and they hear for the howls back, and if they hear that like someone has been lost in a day, killed, they'll reproduce
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a tactic. They
That's
like
what
take a roll call at the end of the day.
Yes, good way to put it.
That's crazy, dude.
I mean they fuck like crazy too.
Coyotes do.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, and they like where they nest, like they'll sleep on like a little grass, like a divot, and they'll like nestle into a divot. You won't even notice them.
I've literally seen in Edison Park, a neighborhood in Chicago, I've literally seen packs.
No.
Yes.
Yeah?
It's
Oh,
such
yeah.
a bad problem around there.
I've over by
Packs.
me too, northwest side.
I'm
right
talking
there.
5 roaming in the middle of the street.
Well, that's because you guys have the forest preserve.
Yeah. Mhm.
You
No,
you
I know
guys
it
got
is,
all
but
that
like,
forest preserve.
but they're even like they're venturing out too, which is crazy. Like they're definitely living in someone's yard.
and
right
they got
now.
mang and shit. They
What
look
would you get?
disgusting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what would you
mange.
do if you like saw a coyote, Ed? Like, would you
So,
pull out your phone, or would
Funny
you
you say
like?
that. I was driving with a few buddies and I did see a coyote, and my radar went off. You know, I had time to Mr. Rogers. I took a lap around the block, checked it out, see if anyone was around, and I saw a girl walking her little dog. Pull up, roll down the window. She was freaked out, of course, in today's day and age. She thinks I'm going to fucking throw her in the car and,
Yeah.
take her away, which is crazy. Like, I was just trying to be a nice guy and alert her. I was like, hey, just so you know, we saw a massive coyote right there. Like, he's a block away. Like, he's going to go after your little dog, so you might want to go inside. She's very
I
appreciative.
mean, I don't think you had to tell her he's gonna go after your little
Well,
dog.
like-
That's a little much.
I didn't say that. I was
I
just
know
like,
what you
hey,
mean. You
yes,
you
yes,
tipped her
yes.
off. Okay, as long as you didn't
Yes.
like, hey, your little
No,
dog's
no,
gonna get
no, no,
murdered
no.
in front of you. You should probably go home.
Yeah, no, I was just like, hey, just be
Right.
careful. I saw a coyote
That'd be weird if
around
you
the
said
block.
that.
Listen to this to put it in perspective. Around our neighborhood again, a couple was walking their 2 dogs. A coyote legitimately took the dog away, a small dog, and
Yeah.
went off with it.
No,
And they
dude,
just watched
I believe it. I believe it, dude. I really do believe
Like,
that.
I might start crying. Don't.
Yeah, it
That
was a
shit
huge
happens,
post
man.
on the neighborhood watch that day.
Yeah. No, that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if it's on a leash, that thing will come up and just snatch that
Because
thing away.
half of them are like sick, like they don't
Yeah.
even know what's going on.
They got mange.
Yeah.
What do you
Remember
mean they
seen
got
that video?
mange?
They got
You
mange.
know, you seen that video with the guy who
Yeah.
who grabbed the coyote?
Oh, he's got the
What are you,
mange.
sick?
Oh yeah,
You
he's
saw
got
a
the
thick
mange.
jump ship.
That was
Yeah.
Eddie. Eddie
Yeah,
He throws
Nerd.
him in the back of his truck.
Yeah, he does.
I just don't know what mange is though. Like, is
yeah,
like,
mange. It's like a skin
Yeah,
or like
they're
a fur
hair
disease.
loss and
Yeah,
shit.
it's like a fur disease.
See that, and
but
from
does
that
it make
video,
you like more aggressive or eat things?
is
it's
it like
it's
rabies-esque?
a sickness,
Yeah.
I believe. Like it's just like the thing was sick. Like it's losing hair like crazy, and like just
Well,
something with
mange.
the you got mange.
Yeah, I think that'll
Yeah.
just make you
What
a
are you
little
doing?
delusional.
mange.
If you're a coyote, then you don't know what you're doing next.
This makes me think that next Monday we should loop around and grab like another animal specialist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we had confusion about coyotes, please let me know.
Yeah.
Or mange.
Yeah, or mange. Yeah, if I'm wrong about mange, let me.
Or cassowaries.
We were probably
we
wrong
threw a
about
couple animals out there.
We were probably wrong about a lot of stuff here. So yeah, let us know. Barstool Carl, Danny J. Conrad.
Thanks, Ed.
Eddie Barstool.
Thanks for having us.
All right, that's it for this Monday. We'll catch you tomorrow.